Hi guys, welcome to Small Farmer Life. Hope you're all having an awesome day. And today guys, I want to talk about why I'm building this camper van and how I'm able to build this camper van. Hopefully the sound on the video is okay, it's not too windy, it's been really hot today. Hopefully it's been nice where you are as well. But why am I building this camper van? Well, when I bought this land, and trust me, when I bought it, I didn't have a clue what I was getting myself in for. So I'm probably was in the same boat as you are at this moment in time if you don't already own a piece of land. Now, buying this piece of land was the best thing I ever did in my entire life, apart from having my children. And honestly guys, it's allowed me to do so much with so little, because you live a little bit frugal, but that doesn't mean to say you'd have to go without, and I certainly do not go without. If I want nice clothes, I get nice clothes. If I wanted a nice car, I could afford a nice car. And the reason I can do that, guys, is because I got out from the 9 to 5 grind. Now, I'm only 49 years old and I'm debt free. So living debt free, not worrying about all the bills that come with rented properties, increasing rental prices and mortgages and those sorts of things, getting lots of things on finance that you shouldn't really be getting on finance. Pay cash for them, save up for what you want when you want it, and that's all you need to do. Don't be getting lots of stuff on finance just because next door's got it or a friend's got it, that sort of thing. But the reason I'm building a camper van is so I can get out and go and visit some of you guys. Some people who want to start an off-grid lifestyle or a small holding or live in a woodland and start a forestry business. And if you're thinking about doing anything like that, guys, think about hitting the subscribe button. Go back, check out some of the videos I've already uploaded to the channel. You'll find lots of useful information in those videos, and also think about hitting the bell button for future videos. If you like the video at the end of the video, think about giving it a like. It helps the channel. But I'll be out touring the UK for 3 months of the year, visiting lots of people who may own land or may not own land. I'll be videoing all my encounters with those people, and we'll discuss all the good things that come with owning a piece of land. And that's what I want to put out on the channel. I want to show you guys what other people are doing and how they do it in the area that they live in, because lots of people do ask me questions about their area and what their council's like, and what they should be getting charged and what they shouldn't be getting charged and those sorts of things. But I don't have no idea. I only know about my council, and we have in the UK what's called the discretionary planning system, and that means it's at the council discretion whether they grant you planning permission or not. Because we've got a discretionary planning system, they don't all follow national planning policy guidelines. Each and every town and council has their own local planning policy guidelines that they follow. So you might see something going on in another town and think, oh, I'd love to do that in my town, but your council might not be so amicable when it comes to putting in a planning application to do what you might have seen getting done in another town. So that's why I'm building a camper van, to get out there and film other people's lifestyles and how they're living on their own plot of land, whether it be agricultural land, woodland, brownfield, wherever it might be. I want to film it, and I'll also be filming all the other adventures I have along the way. I might create another channel for those sorts of adventures, but I will be videoing every single minute of my tour. And then I'm going to go across to Europe for 3 months of the year, and I'm going to tour European countries, as many countries as I can get to, and see how the planning system works in those countries and see if it's anything like the UK. Now, I know there's some countries in Europe that have zoning planning systems, but I don't know anything about the local municipal councils and that sort of thing, and how they deal with people moving onto land in those countries. So we'll find out what goes on in other countries too, and what type of businesses and those sorts of things that they're doing on their land. Owning the land has allowed me to live my life on my terms. So I've got lots of freedom to do what I want when I want. If I want to get up at 10 o'clock in the morning, I'll get up at 10 o'clock in the morning. If I want to go to bed at 2 a.m, I'll go to bed at 2 a.m. I don't have to get up at 7 every single morning, or 6 in some cases, or maybe even working through the night, working for the man, making somebody else rich while they're getting my knees, my hips, my back, basically my whole body, that I might be given to one company for 30, 35 years of my life, only to be given a watch at the end and told to piss off, because that's literally what you're doing. You're working to make somebody else rich, and you don't even get enough to put some money away for a rainy day. And that's absolutely shocking. It's not like it was 30, 40 years ago where people could get a job and they had enough money to save up for a deposit on a house. Those days have gone, and you need to think about doing something else. And if you're thinking about buying some land, stop procrastinating over it and go out and do it. Now, watch all my videos that I've already uploaded to the channel, because there is lots of things you've got to look out for when you're buying land. But again, buying this land has allowed me so much free time. I've learned lots of different skill sets. I can do joinery, I do lots of hard landscaping, I do lots of websites, I do Amazon A+ listings, I do eBay HTML listings, and honestly guys, you can make a lot of money by doing these sorts of things. I have a blog, I have affiliate links on the blog, internet that I get from my caravan. I have that as an affiliate on my website, and if somebody clicks on one of those links and they get that unlimited Wi-Fi, well, I get £70 for them joining up. Honestly guys, the freedom that comes with owning your own piece of land is absolutely amazing. Look at me now, I can just walk around my own piece of land with my dog. I don't have to go through parks, I don't have to worry about other dogs fighting with my dog or beating my dog up, because she's only a little cocker spaniel and she's soft as shite, and well, I think one of them little tiny sausage dogs would do her over. But I can do so much. I breed pure breed poultry. Now, if you know anything about chickens, you'll know that there's bird flu in the UK, and that's stopped the chicken industry in the UK dead in its tracks. And honestly guys, it's been around for about 18 months, and they need to get a vaccination sorted out ASAP, because all the eggs that you're eating probably aren't coming from the UK, they're probably coming from Poland or somewhere like that. But that's the point guys, is if the chicken industry, like it has, goes to the wall, so to speak, I can do other things, and that's what I did through the winter months. I built a website, I built Amazon A+ listings, and I built eBay listings, and that afforded me just enough money to buy the van and kit it out. I made £9,000 sat in my caravan on the internet, which I'm doing all the time, every single day. Anyway, I don't watch TV, I just read, I listen to audiobooks, and I'm always educating myself. And I would always say, honestly guys, your education didn't stop at 16, it carries on throughout your life. Knowledge is power, and especially when you're buying a piece of land and you want to move on that land. The more you know about moving onto a piece of land, the more you know about planning law, the better it will be, and the better experience you'll have when you actually move onto that land. Now, there's going to be a lot of people around you that tell you you can't do that and try and put you off, and these people will be the closest people to you. They'll be family, they'll be friends of family. They'll all be telling you it can't be done. Well, trust me guys, it can. I'm doing it, I have several friends that are doing it, and there's tens and tens of thousands of people doing it all over the UK, living alternative lifestyles, getting away from under the man, so to speak. If you've been to the channel for any amount of time, or you've been a subscriber to the channel for any amount of time, you'll know that I bought 6 acres when I first bought the land. It was a little bit of bogginess down the bottom there where I built a pond. After I got planning permission for 6 stables, I put utilities on the land, electricity and water, and I sold half of the land for the same price paid for all of the land. The money that I got from selling the land, I used some of it to pay off what little debt I had, and since then guys, I've been debt free, and when I need something, I'll work. If I don't need anything, then I won't work, because I don't need that much to live. To be truthful, my bills are probably under £150 a month, and that's not including food and clothes and that sort of thing. But there's lots and lots of things you can do once you've got a piece of land. If you like buying and selling, which I love getting out there, hustling, buying something for £50 and selling it for £500, and trust me, I've done it many, many times in the past. I'm always on Facebook Marketplace, I'm always on Gumtree, Pre-Loved, those sorts of sites. I have my own Facebook page, I buy lots of tools. So guys, honestly, if you're thinking about buying some land, you want to start an off-grid life, you want to get out there, maybe you want to buy a van and turn it into a camper van and buy some land so you can have it as a home base, travel around the UK for 6 months a year, maybe through the summertime, that sort of thing, and then come back through the winter and park up on your land and put utilities on there, or maybe get some solar put on there, get water on there, and just connect up, guys. Honestly, if you do that sort of thing, you will see your life change drastically. You will become healthier. You'll become, if you've got mental health problems, you'll become a hell of a lot better off in mind and body if you own your own piece of land, because you've got to do things. You can't just sit in the house and do nothing. Like, this grass needs cutting on a regular basis, and I've got to do that. I've got to take care of all the weeds, which I've been neglecting lately because I'm doing the camper van. I've neglected lots of chores, which I'm hoping, I've got a few friends, several friends that are going to come up in the summer, get those jobs done, or in the next month or so, get those jobs done before they actually set off on my tour. And on this tour, I'm going to be stopping in places. I'm going to be letting people know on the channel, in the community section. And if you want to see what the van's looking like, go to the community section. You'll see lots of images that I've been putting up as the van has progressed on, and it's nearly there now. I just need to plumb in the water, a heating system for the water, and then get a full spray job on it, and then I'll be on the road. And honestly, guys, I can't wait to meet some of you. I can't wait to have actual talks. So I'm hoping that we get a couple of people together who have moved on their own land, maybe a person that's living off grid, maybe someone that's living in the woodland, and somebody like me who's bought agricultural land and started their own small holding, to speak at these events. And then people can come along, and obviously we'll have tea and coffee and biscuits and all those sorts of things. Not that I like biscuits or tea, but we'll have all those sorts of things, and we'll have a good old natter and talk about how you can get the right to live on land in the UK. And the more of us that are doing this sort of thing, the more the local planning departments have to listen. As the Romans used to say, the power is in the mob. And if we can get a mob of us together, then they're going to have to listen to us. And there's a great website out there. If you haven't already heard about it, it's called The Land Is Ours. They've put one of my articles out to claim free land on there. But it's got lots of information on how land was taken from the common folk. People like your ancestors. Because a few hundred years ago, they started the Enclosures Act, and every 50 years they just started enclosing more and more common land. And common land used to be used by commoners, and they could graze their animals on there, collect firewood, those sorts of things, and then they'd have their own small plot of land which they'd actually grow produce on, and they lived healthier lifestyles. But when the Industrial Revolution came about, they were all made to move off that land. It was all enclosed by big landowners or people who lived in manor houses, who had friends in the House of Parliament. They would get their friends to convince other people in Parliament that they needed to fence off all of the land, because better machines had come about that would allow them to grow more produce and feed more people. And honestly, guys, you can do exactly what I'm doing. Get out from the 9 to 5 grand, get out of that rat race and just go for it. Don't procrastinate anymore. Crack on and get it done. So until next time, if you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, and you should subscribe, hit the subscribe button. If you want to be notified of upcoming videos, hit the bell button. My name's Craig, you've been watching A Small Farmer Life. Thanks again, well, and parents. Couldn't thank you guys enough, and YouTube members. Really appreciate the support, especially while I've been building the camper van and having a break from making videos, because they do take quite a while. I've been at this video for the last couple of days, honestly, and editing it, and well, the new camera, terrible. Hopefully this video comes across and the sound is okay. So until next time, make sure you take care of yourself. Most of all, take care of the family. Be genuine, guys. Bye for now. See ya.